So, the question for the next 2 weeks, or maybe longer, will Travis Kelce retire or will he come back to Kansas City to try and win another Super Bowl? Now, if Travis Kelce won the Super Bowl this year with the Kansas City Chiefs and they three-peated, there are numerous reports that he would have retired, and just based on everything he said post Super Bowl, I really do think he would have called it, and he should have, absolutely, if they did win, just because he had a pretty average season at best, if you want to call it that. Honestly, it was pretty below average. A lot of people were expecting him to turn up during playoff time, but he really didn't do that. Didn't do anything against the Buffalo Bills. He had a good game against the Houston Texans, but against Buffalo, against the Eagles, absolutely nothing. And not only that, man, he wasn't really productive at all during the regular season, so I really thought he would at least look a little fresher come the Super Bowl and whatnot, and he just does not look fresh at all anymore. I know he's been around for a minute, but he really looks slow out there, and if it were up to me, if I was the GM of the Chiefs, I would probably want Travis Kelce to retire. I just think he's had his time with Pat Mahomes and Alex Smith. Hell of a career. Arguably one of the greatest tight ends of all time. I definitely have Gronk up there ahead of Travis Kelce, no question about it. Not only was Gronk a dynamic playmaker, one of the best of all time, if not the best tight end of all time, he was also an excellent blocker. Travis Kelce has gotten better at blocking over the years, but that's not his specialty at all. So let me know if you agree with me that you think Gronk is the better tight end over Kelce. It's kind of weird how I see that argument online sometimes of Travis Kelce being better than Gronk in some people's eyes. It's just, I don't even think that's an argument. It's just like, watch the film, man. Like, it's pretty clear to me, but I don't know. Let me know if you agree with me or not. And let me know if you think Travis Kelce should retire or do you think he should come back. I'm curious if you think he should come back. Why do you think he should come back? Just because he's accomplished so much. He's won multiple Super Bowls. He has all the stats. He is a Hall of Famer. So, like, what else is there to do, honestly? He's talked about what he wants to do post-retirement. He really wants to get involved in movies and acting and whatnot. Apparently, he has a role in the new Happy Gilmore movie coming out. So we'll see if that's any good. And I hope the best for him, acting-wise. I haven't really seen much from him thus far. In all the commercials I've seen and whatnot, I'm not really impressed. I feel like the best actor that's a football player in this modern era is probably Peyton Manning. Everyone else is just, I don't know. I know Marshawn Lynch has definitely gotten some roles over the year. If you know what the show Euphoria is, he actually just got cast in that. So curious to see his role in that show. But yeah, fun little question too. Let me know if you think Travis Kelce can be a successful actor in Hollywood one day once he is officially done with football. Back in the 60s, the 70s, Joe Namath had a little career in Hollywood. Also, Howie Long did too. But probably the best two actors who were NFL players that actually had long Hall of Fame careers were Jim Brown and O.J. Simpson. Let me know who you think the best actor is who actually had a long NFL career. Let me know in the comments. Now, if Travis Kelce does end up retiring, I feel like that tight end position will be easily replaced. Even if they draft like a rookie or a guy that doesn't have that good of a resume, when you have a Hall of Fame quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in the past 10, 20 years, Pat Mahomes will elevate that guy's game and that guy's life. Like, if you even take a look back at Peyton Manning and Julius Thomas back with the Denver Broncos, Julius Thomas had 2 crazy years with Denver, just putting up unreal stats. He was getting compared to Gronk as the best tight end in those years. And once he had no years left on his deal, he went to go get his bag, and he went to Jacksonville to sign a monster deal. And once he did that, man, absolutely nothing. You never heard from the guy ever again. Just a complete ghost. And that's what Pat Mahomes can do. So it doesn't really matter who they have at tight end. The dude will make plays. When you have a Hall of Fame-esque quarterback there, you're probably going to catch a lot of touchdowns and get a lot of attention. So that's another big reason why I think Travis Kelce should retire. Now, just for fun, I want to take a look at a list of guys they might replace Travis Kelce with. Now, first up, they have Noah Gray on the roster still, so he would probably be first in line to replace him. Secondly, potentially maybe Zach Ertz. He does want to go back to Washington and play with Cliff Kingsbury and Jaden Daniels, but hypothetically, if they can't get a deal done, Zach Ertz looked pretty good with Jaden Daniels. I still think he has a lot of gas left in the tank. So to add Zach Ertz on the Chiefs, who knows? Like, I think that's an argument right now. Like, I think Zach Ertz is maybe a better player than Travis Kelce right now. I mean, he definitely had a better year than him. Also, currently on the Chiefs, you have Jared Wiley. We haven't really seen a lot from him just yet in the NFL, but who knows? Maybe he could step up and show something. And if he does truly end up retiring, who knows? Maybe they will address the tight end position in the first round of the draft. And one guy to look out for is Colston Loveland. He's a great blocker, and he could maybe be something for the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes. The other great tight end in this draft is Tyler Warren, but he is expected to be off the board pretty early on in the first round. So Colston Loveland, if you're a Chiefs fan, look out for that name. So yeah, man, let me know if you think Travis Kelce should retire or not, and let me know what you think about the Chiefs and everything else in between. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It'd help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
That was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch. 1st and 10. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Chargers did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays. 2nd and short. He's scrambling now. Ball is out. And the defense has it. He's brought down. The Chargers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if they're going to get him here.